Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis. In the last video, we had Tarkar running around and just exploring to keep these provinces growing. Menkor began leading our army in battle, taking over the enemy provinces. It looks like they're not a match for him or his army. We have Ilthin here, busy exploring locations and earning us gold and gems. We've built most of the structures available to us on the map, which is fantastic. And we've unlocked, well, we've seen some of the structures as well that we'll have available to us if we win the shard. We just built the craft shop, in fact. Did we build a building? We did. And did we hire a guard? We did. We did? We did. I don't know where we put it. Oh, we put it here. All right, so Menkor is now moving on to attack this enemy. He's probably going to stay here because we put a Watchman's Guard here, which is a weaker guard. In fact, why don't we show you that guard, everyone? Let's use our Astral Spy. Oh, I should have totally done that fight. We could have picked the level ups for our people. Well, anyway, the Astral Spy died. And, as you can see, this is what the army consists of. 4 normal slingers, 1 veteran slinger, 2 normal spearmen, 1 veteran spearman. This is not a strong group. This group will be slaughtered by most things, and can maybe kill a thing or two if they start on the hills. However, it's a very weak group. The reason why you hire the Watchman is for the range increase and vision from that province, not because of any great defensive benefit that this unit has. In combat, that is. I think seeing +1 range is actually very useful. In terms of defense. That let us see the red player coming down here before he was right up against my my provinces. In fact, if I have to stop and think about it, that's probably the only reason why we were able to keep the red player out of our lands, because we saw him coming a turn in advance. Right. Anyway, we're all done this turn. Let's end our turn. Yes. Their commander wants to attack our location. I'll destroy him. We'll use Menkor. He doesn't want to do that, so he retreats. Quite a sound decision. The hero Menkor has entered the province of Sunny Vale. These lands belong to the ruler local lord. The local guard attempt to retreat without a fight. 8 of them. Thieves and bandits. Let's engage them. This should be fun. We are all set up. I think we'll put ourselves in the middle. This, by the way, we should cover this as well, because I don't think we've seen this yet. We're going to fight this guard, and then we're going to fight the enemy hero. The layout of this map will be used for both battles. We'll fight this army on this exact map, and then we'll fight the enemy hero on this exact map as well. I like this starting location. I think we have a nice block for a unit who wants to be in here. We'll put our commander here. And we should be able to kill them before they're able to reach us. We have some trees in the way. This will be the only location that might give us trouble, but we can put our gargoyles there. Let's start. Here they come. Oh, this is the Cutthroat's Guard, by the way. You can see that they're all thieves and higher-ranked thieves. We'll read about the higher-ranked thieves later. Actually, we should read about them now, Tim. You're going to forget. Okay. Our gargoyles first are moved up. They can fly over my archers to take the lead. That's very nice about flying units as well, especially for a commander, because we're not worried about bumbling over our own forces. Another reason why I like taking them in my commander armies. So, have we read about thieves? We did. We read about thieves before, but we haven't read about bandits. Even an unskilled thief may be useful to the guild. For instance, to establish control over a gang of robbers in the army, if they manage to get recruited. Especially fortunate gangs of rogue thieves may receive an offer to return to the guild, and even become a member of the Brotherhood. Bandits are quite valuable to the Twilight Brotherhood, so they try as much as possible to keep them alive. That's why they recruit experienced and very expensive teachers of light combat and the art of assassination, which makes bandits into very dangerous opponents, and the poison on their blades even more so. Bandits are usually sponsored by the Thieves Guild, and so they are not as greedy as common thieves. They have agility, so they can attack an enemy and they ignore its counterattack. Poison, poison shot, steal ammo, parry. He is claiming some income, but less than a thief would. He has precise strike. When he's shot at, he'll gain increased ranged defense, and he has backstab. The enemy's not going to get behind us. That's probably not going to happen. But it will be tricky to kill them because of that agility. Let's use Bless. We'll throw him up here to fight this poor, unfortunate bandit. There's no way the bandit's going to be able to significantly damage our gargoyle, and his poison is useless on him. And that is why I wanted to fight these guys. They're free experience for us. We don't have to worry about a thing. Not a single problem. No problem at all. This poor enemy army. Let's get some experience for our commander. And we gain 2 levels for that fight. Nice. We'll take range attack. And you... Oh, this is an interesting choice. We will take defense 1, not range defense 1. Okay, this should be a fun fight. This will be tricky. Their commander is very close to level 10, but not quite. He got a lot of points of command as well. 6 points of command? Yeah, he's just a commander. Why does he have so many units at this level? I guess we got really unlucky earlier when our poor units, when our hero got 2 levels of health. Oh, it sucked. All right, are we set up? I think we're in good. I think we're good. Let's start. Going after my commander. That would be absolutely fine. Let's take a look at his commander. Oh, can we just left click on him? We can. He has Siege 1, Experience 10%, Mobility 1, Counterattack 3. We don't actually see his upgrades. And we can't see them. Let's right-click on this unit. Oh, we can't quite see that either. If I hover over this, we can't actually hover over him to see why he's getting that bonus. But it looks like his attack is increased. It looks like they all have attack +1 or +2. It must be just +1 because I don't see their counterattack having any greater bonuses. Their defense is not updated either. They probably have increased hit points. Yes, they have oh, actually they do have +1 range defense, I see now. Is that my... No, sorry, that's my commander. I don't know what they have. I don't know what level this guy. What level are you? 7? Okay. I don't know what he took, but this army isn't that strong. Let's leap my gargoyles forward again to take the hits. God, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for this poor army. That's more like it, doing some damage to me. Unfortunately. It will end there. Yeah, Lizardmen aren't weak when you get up close to them. Lizardmen warriors have poison attack, so it's not going to help them very much. Oh. Oh, man. If this was me, I would be so enraged at this moment. What do you do? What can you possibly do? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. The enemy army is just better than you in every way imaginable. Oh, poor enemy army. We've leveled up. What do we want to take? This all helps the commander. This helps his army, though, as does offensive tactics. Let's take pathfinding for that hill's knowledge. But we'll always grab precise shot. We'll give you some hit points. Dwarf, Dwarven Pavisser, Runesmith, Alchemist. You can win this fight. It might be a little tricky, though. Whenever I say it might be a little tricky, what I mean is that we might take some needless damage, and we might lose a unit. But I don't think we're going to lose. Okay. Actually, we should put you here. Alright, let's go ahead and... let's do this. We will raise a false alarm. We'll take a small advantage here. Okay. We haven't seen this many dwarves before, and I think there's 3 dwarves here we haven't even read about. Let's go ahead and read about them. Runesmith. Dwarven master blacksmiths make the best tools, weapons, and armor in Eador. Their work looks strange to the uninitiated. Strange cries of the dwarves in their language, rough and untreated rock, the jingle of metal, accompanied by the seemingly erratic blows of sledgehammers. Their handiwork is often decorated with intricate patterns and unusual characters. But those are not just the creative expressions of an individual artist, and they are not merely decorative patterns. The secret of their art, which is ancient and carefully transferred among dwarves from teacher to student, is the creation of magical runes, which changes the essence of the metal, making it lighter or heavier, harder or softer, stronger and sharper. The skills of these runesmiths is demonstrated during combat, when swords and armor covered in runes reveal the true power, to give iron armor the strength of diamond, and the conventional blade the ability to cut stone. Dwarven runesmiths are decent at damage, 10-10, that's not too shabby. They have Hill's Knowledge 2, so that's giving them +1 defense and counterattack on the hill. Fix. I didn't actually see this unit. What does this do? Restores 5 points of health, reduces the duration of damaging effects or armor on weapons, and repairs 1 ammo if used on a mechanical unit. That would probably be like gargoyles, for example, which I think count as mechanical. Did we even read about our gargoyles, or did I just hire them? I think I just hired them. We'll read about gargoyles when we get back. Rune spell weapon, or rune weapon spell. This unit can cast a rune weapon, increasing all types of attack of friendly units within 1 tile around the caster. So if he was to cast it and he was here, he'd increase the... What type is it? Is it all weapons? Yes. It's all attack. So these other guys would get +1 to all their damage. We have a Paviseer. Few people are able to remain calm and collected when facing a line of dwarven Paviseers. Armor-clad crossbowmen protected by a large convex shield. The passive. A Pavis? I just realized I can't pronounce this word. The dwarven crossbow deserves a special mention. This true work of art is much more powerful than the common crossbow, and optimized for firing behind its shield. It is true that dwarves are not the best marksmen of Eador, but in narrow and twisty underground corridors, accuracy is of minor importance. Aware of their shortcomings, they let the enemy come close until they can't miss, and then finish them off with their axe. Why don't other races use them? Because the sheer weight of the equipment is such that even the toughest dwarves plod along with great difficulty. So this is a dwarven crossbowmen, basically. They got 11 range attack. That's fantastic, but only 3 range. 11 bolts as well. This guy, oh, he's on the hill yet. Okay, so next, he's got half the armor by half your armor. Hill's Knowledge. This one can heal himself if he rests 1 hit point. Siege 2. Siege mode. This unit can switch to siege mode. In this mode, the unit cannot move or fight, but his range attack is doubled, although its range cannot be more than 3. So in other words, He's going to do 22 points of damage. But he's got to get close to us if he wants to actually do it. And activating siege mode will take 1 turn to do. Why don't we go ahead and just end this battle? We can read about the alchemists at a later point. What's your resistance? 7. We don't want to move you up. Can we even slow this guy? No, we can't. That's important to know. What's your range? 3? 1, 2, 3. It becomes 4 when you're there. And your movement? What's your movement? 1. The Alchemist. Dwarven society does not have a hierarchical structure, unlike the humans, Alcrei, or lizards. Each dwarf has a craft and is willing to pick up a weapon to defend his home. The choice of weapons depends on the talents and inclinations of each individual dwarf. In war times, those who are used to swing mine picks pick up an axe. A blacksmith uses his skills to support siege engines, and the magicians cast powerful runes. A dwarven alchemist enters the battlefield bringing the tools of his trade. In combat, alchemists throw enchanted flasks at enemy groups. Although the strong dwarves can throw the flask exceptionally far in human terms, they still cannot match the range of an arrow. The content of these harmless-looking flasks can be very diverse, ranging from corrosive acids to exploding concoctions. The garments worn by alchemists provide little protection, but the enemy is usually severely weakened by acid burns and explosions when they reach the dwarven lines. If they manage to reach dwarven lines at all, that is. Besides using their skills for combat, alchemists are also able to heal wounded dwarven warriors. He has a magic shot and 4 ammo now. Range of 3, so not very strong range. He's got Hill's Knowledge 4, this guy, so his defense is greatly increased when he's on a hill. Switch ammo, this will let him use his acid attacks instead. Not quite sure what this actually does. He's got Explosive Weapon. This unit uses special ammo that deals 50% splash damage to all creatures around the weapon. And it looks like the target's defense is halved against his attacks as well. The target takes 15 hit points of damage and their armor is reduced by 2. Wow, the spell lasts for 3 turns. Oof, that is quite a bit of damage when he uses acid. And he can cast Healing Circle. That heals, I guess, himself and all friendly use around him for 4 hit points for 1 ammo. So it heals everyone around him. I like that. It's kind of nice. Let's see if we can kill this enemy here. Wow, it's going to be tough, Tim. He can't shoot. He can't actually reach us. Let's, if I use a double shot, we're not going to get past that armor. Let's try it anyway. Wow, he took that hit like a champ. Still alive. He healed himself 1 hit point for some reason, I think. What's the range of that spell? I don't actually see. Okay. Let's start working him a little bit. We have 1 guy left over there. Our stamina is low, though. Let's go ahead and use Astral Energy. Good. He's wasting all his turns healing himself. He's also almost out of stamina, but we do have this dwarf now to worry about. He's got 1 ammo left, but he'll never reach combat. we gained another level. I think we'll take Marksmanship 4 this time for those extra 2 points of range damage. Stamina. Your messages inform you that Astarchus, the greatest good magician alive, is celebrating his birthday today. On this occasion, he gave a copper coin to every man in the province of Ritual. He has enchanted every coin so that it brings prosperity and luck to its owner. Oh, let's send a spell of gratitude. A bright rainbow has appeared in the sky over the province of Valley of Signs. The priests say it's a good omen, promising some luck. The magicians claim a rainbow often appears over lands rich in magic energy, so it makes sense to perform the ritual of search for a source of magic before the rainbow vanishes. Where is this taking place? The Valley of Signs. Oh, here it is. Let's arrange a festival of good luck. The people in the province of Valley of Signs start to celebrate the new festival with delight. Although not all of them believe that a rainbow will bring good luck, and an additional reason to idle about makes everyone happy for a while. That's nice. Alright, let's go ahead first off and cast our extravaganza again. Over here, we now have claimed the marble, so this place will be earning us more income each turn. We're finally positive. Look at that corruption. 36. That sucks. Alright. How is our equipment? Our equipment is fine. We will go ahead and kill the Dark Elves next. Oh, we don't have a quest. Let's double back first, grab a quest, and then come back again. It might be a waste to do that, but it does give me an excuse to put some items into our inventory. And here is the red player. So I was right. The red player was here earlier. And by inventory, I meant we drop the equipment off, in particular, this spell, off into our castle. Because if we conquer this place, we'll have access to it, and we want that. Tonkar here can go ahead and explore just to get rid of some of that. And over here, I think we will go ahead and attack the castle itself. And I think, did we build a house? We did not build a structure. We'll build a tavern here. We'll hire some guards. And hold on a second. There's a shop here. A weapon store. That'd be good for Tonkar. Lots of easily killed things, too. We'll come over here later. Do we want to build another structure? We don't really need anything. What would help our army? Summon Wasp Swarm could be useful. Magic Weapon could also be useful. Let's build the Metamorphosis School. Note as well that we've lost the other 3 magical structures that we did not take. We will not have access to them or their spells besides finding scrolls for them in the rest of this shard. Keep that in mind as well, that when you do that, your tier 2 spell slots must be from the schools that you built tier 1 schools from. Six enemies. They are indeed doomed. They're already hurt. Oh, I feel so bad for this again. Let's throw our healthy gargoyle up here. The issue with this is that we might actually take quite a bit of damage on our gargoyles with this from this battle. We'll try this. They did not even shoot. They're closing the distance rapidly. Oh, that's all you guys are gonna do. That's a shame. That's a shame. Hit point is more useful. What's your morale? 10. You can get +2 morale. Stamina. We'll give you +1 hit point, and we'll begin a siege. We have a monolith here. You say you'll easily defeat this enemy. That I know will not be true. We have 5 enemies, and we see all of them here. A healer, a fairy, a pegasus, and a forest keeper. The forest keeper will be trouble because it is a spell-casting elf, and he does decent damage. He can also summon infinite amounts of wolves, or so it would seem. We're not going to do that battle, Tankar. Okay. Repair our gear, put this away, put this away. Did not gain any levels, did not gain magic. We will head into the crystal to gain a quest. Tankar can keep exploring, get rid of that red. Here's the red player, sieging another location. Okay, gotcha. That's why he's not taking the castle. And we are. We have a mighty siege of 23 as well. That's useful. It'll be faster for us. We also have 2 more slots open. That's incredible. We'll try to fill them later. Probably with another gargoyle. Or a whisperer. And then another beater will be what we'll take. We also have a tier 2 slot. We want burden. But we have to beat the siege first. Sorry, complete the siege first. Beat the siege. Alright. Where else needs a place built? You could use a pub. Sorry, I'm just eyeing that corruption, wondering how I can get that lower, and we can't yet. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Ancient ruins. Militiaman, slinger, brigand, bowman, and a thief. I think they can win. This will be quite a fight, though. Let's start. Move 1 and cast haste. We'll keep all of you here and try to weaken their slinger. We will charge around and kill this slinger. I saw us lose a point of stamina when he hit us, and I don't like slingers that shoot us with stunning blow. Let's block these guys. Okay, this is what I was worried about. We're taking lots of damage up there. Let's join the fight a little more. That was a misclick. Lost our cool lizard men. But we've won. Let's grab... You get another point of command. That's very nice. We'll grab Armor Master as well for +1 defense, +1 range defense. Take stamina, and that's junk. Choose a quest of low difficulty. Kill 10 kobolds. 2 more turns for the siege. The deputy of the province of Sunnyvale has informed you that a traveling conjurer has come to their province and is asking for help to open his shop. Let's help him. We have $100 left over. The deputy informs you that the conjurer has passed on to you his sincere gratitude for the help rendered. Wonderful. This now has put another shop here, and it looks like we can probably... It's a sorcery store? Yeah, we can probably get gargoyles from there. Alright, Tankar. We could have you join our siege, but I think instead we'll just have you move here and start searching this location to get rid of that red. My plan is to move Tankar into this province once we actually claim it, and he can replenish his... He can repair his gear and get more troops here. We need to kill kobolds. Are there kobolds around? We have catacombs right there. Let's go there and we'll do that battle. Continue the siege. We'll think about it. Your spies report that some commoner in the province of Honeybee Meadows has dug up a chest full of gold in his garden. Congratulate him on my behalf. We don't need that money. We're gonna, I think, win this without too much more trouble. It is rumored that the legendary Chalice of Life is kept somewhere in the province of Sentinel Hills. The chalice is an ancient artifact, giving eternal youth to the one who possesses it. Treasure hunters of every stripe and color are flowing into your lands. According to legend, the chalice will belong to the one who proves his worth to own it in a fair duel. Arrange for a tournament according to custom. The tournament lasts for several days. Knight Goderic wins the final contest. He leaves with the Chalice of Life in a stately manner, and, to everyone's surprise, returns soon with the legendary artifact in his hands. Look at that answer. Knight of the Dungeon, Chalice of the Treasury. Do it. But no, we will bless the noble knight. We have the Rainbow again. In a different province, we'll arrange a festival of good luck again. People in the province of Valley of Death start to celebrate their new festival with delight. And as usual, they're pretty happy with that. Oh, I'm being extra good right now because we're nearing the end of the Shard, and I want to shift our alignment to being even more good, if possible. For no other reason than I like playing a good Astral Master. There is no real reason to do that, though. You can also win the game if you're evil. Actually, I guess there is a good reason to do that, because Karma. Karma plays a big role in everything you do. Alright, sir. Let's kill us some kobolds. Tankar can explore, and we are about to break the walls down here. We should also build another structure. We'll build a mill here. A primeval thicket. We'll examine it. 2 Pegasi. How hurt are you? I think he can actually win. We'll lose both of his supporting troops, though, if we do that. Nah, we'll retreat. 10 kobolds. This is the amount of kobolds we need to actually kill for our quest as well. The tricky part will be, we're not going to stop them from reaching our line. They'll be on top of us probably in 1 or 2 rounds. So it's just a matter of how much damage can we do to them first before they reach us. And let's start. We will raise a false alarm for this fight. Okay. Let's kill whatever we can before it hits us. As tempting as it is to move my units up to get those melee kills and fire in something else, I want my lizardmen to use their interception to protect the weaker units. Just like that. Remember that interception also works on units if they are struck by melee attacks. And just like that, we fulfill our quest. We don't need the gems. We might want the magic item, but it's probably going to be garbage. We could use the gold, because that will let us purchase stuff from the shops we're seeing. Let's choose gold. 410 gold pieces. Let's give you a point of stamina. We'll give you a regen. We can give you a range defense. We can give you a normal defense. Counterattack. +1 ammo. Conflagration. Causes damage to the provisional fortifications and may burn down some buildings. Inflicts 15 points of magic damage on all units stationed there. Part of the population dies. We also gain Mithril Chainmail. That's amazing and will be fantastic for Tankar. Assault! That giant hole we put in that. That's amazing looking. Okay. Let's start. As I thought, they don't have any real defense whatsoever. To be fair, I also would not put much defense in this place. Oh, that was dumb. We'll move you here. We don't have to do anything with our leader. That massive 0 damage you did, sir. One of the local lords has been defeated and is no longer an obstacle in your quest to seize this shard. Excellent. Cool. One enemy down. Let's look here. We don't need dash. I won't use burn ammo. Let's see if we can actually learn those. We'll give you +1 hit points, sir. You can take as well another stamina ring. We don't need this. We don't need the feathered arrows. We won't need the reinforced shield. That will be fine. For spells, let's equip Burden on you. Actually, let's read about it first. Reduces the speed of all enemy units within 1 tile by 1, and causes them to lose 3 points of stamina. Lasts 3 turns. Resistance protects only partially against this spell. It's nice to slow the enemy unit down before they reach us, and this is a nice way to do that. Sluggishness is basically the same thing. Reduces the target speed by 2. Enchanted unit loses 1 stamina each turn. Lasts for 5 turns. The spell reduces the target speed below 1. It can still move, but will lose some additional stamina every step. Resistance protects only partially against this spell. We'll take that over, I think, a lightning. We have 2 extra unit slots. Let's take another beater. We'll want a unit in this place to defend it. By the way, you'll note that the cost of these units is different. It's slightly more expensive. This is because of the distance of this place from our normal province, or that's what I think at least. We have 1 slot left, and I wouldn't mind having another gargoyle. But we don't have him here at the moment. So we'll take a bog warrior instead at this time. Next, we're gonna move right into this location and break their siege and kill this enemy commander. Tonkar can now move into here and replenish his army, his spells, and his equipment. And over here, Ilthin, can we kill the slugs? We can probably kill the slugs, but I want that mithril chainmail in the armory for Tonkar. We'll come back, grab another quest, and then head back out again. Finally, we should constantly be looking to build pubs, taverns, and what have you, to get our money up. This is because we didn't build a main building in our main province. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Let's build a sorcerer's workshop. This gives us some items for a mage, simple items, and reduces the gem upkeep of garrison units by 10%. Looks like there are 11 enemies here. The commander, bowmen, slingers, militia, and dryads. He is attacking my province. We'll destroy him. Oh, I selected Tonkar. Tonkar, you're dead. I'm so sorry, Tonkar. That was a misclick. Yeah, you're dead. I'm so sorry. We'll cast haste on yourself. Sorry, Tonkar. I didn't mean it. It looks like he might win. He's not gonna. That sucked. Misclick cost him. Take him to the castle to resurrect him. He's not going to fight my commander, but he's not going to have a choice. You have a choice, you jerk. That misclick cost me an excellent warrior. We're going to make you suffer for that. charge you up. Move up other people. Begin hitting them. My crossbowmen just don't have the range. Will drain some of their stamina. In we go. Crossbowmen can fire at the Dryad. She has a good amount of range defense. And their commander will die. That's still a shame about Tankar. I'm not talking to everyone, I apologize for that. This battle is basically over. We didn't really lose anything either here, which is fantastic. Good work, team. We'll take... that point of range damage to him. You should always take it when it's available. 10 morale will give you +2. We'll give you 2 more hit points. We will give you 2 hit points. We'll begin a siege here as well. Up, this place is under... The halflings are again attempting to liberate this location. And this time, it was that group I had been telling you about. This is the Uber hero group, which can occasionally show up, and it wiped us out entirely. Didn't even take any real damage. This is because of these this 28 white mage, one of the best mages in the game. He's got a level 19 swords master, level 28 border sentinel. So we finally lost that province. No need to dramatize. The fireworks display, that turned out great. I'll think about it. The adventurer known as Deadeye has found an abandoned temple in the province of Quiet Oakwood. He is asking you to help him with the gear he needs to explore what he found. He promises to hand over half of whatever spoils he finds to your treasury. I'll let him. Deadeye explores the abandoned temple and finds neither gold nor valuable items. This is twice now this has happened to us. It's a pity nothing was found there. Your hero was slain, but don't despair. You may resurrect him after several turns. The resurrection does cost a fair amount of gold and gems, though. Well, we lost a hero. This is the first time I think we lost a hero, so we'll see how that works together. Repair that, put that in. No spells, no troops. We could march up here and begin trying to take these locations from the red player, but I don't think we need to risk that. We'll probably win the fight, but I don't think we'll win it without losses. We could try, though. Nah, we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and send this army off to get some more experience. And I think I like all of this stuff. We can probably kill everything here. We're sieging this location. We also should build a guard here. Thankfully, it was already sieged by the red player, so now we're showing up and taking this location. Notice the fortification condition here. This place will fall very quickly, if it even can stand at all against the enemy hero. So this is why I want this right now. I want to force our way up, taking back whatever it was that the red player has taken from the blue player. We do want to keep building buildings. Continue the siege, 2 more turns. We'll turn a pub into a tavern here. Our archer can fight the Minotaurs. If there's 2 of them, we've won. If there's 3 of them, it will be tough, but I think we can still win. What have we not built here? Let's build the church. Uses the cost of Hero Resurrection and... Oh, that's just in time, actually. It'll make it cheaper for us to perform the resurrection on Tonkar. Morale's increased for the heroes defending this location, and it gives us a silver axe and a silver dagger. By the way, you never want your hero in the province when the halflings liberate it with that army. Unless your hero can beat that army. That white mage is very difficult, and you will lose the entire force very easily there. Keep that in mind whenever you conquer a halfling province. That is an event which can occur in it. I'm glad it happened. You got to see what I've been so worried about. 2 Minotaurs. We can win this fight. We should, though, move a little bit away. You can die for us. This is tricky. We have a big army. We can't really hide it very well. Let's use False Alarm to get their stamina down a little. Now, the thing about Minotaurs is they have a decent resistance. Thankfully, that still worked on them briefly. We could try rooting them in place with Hunter's Vine, but it's not likely to stick on them for too long. Oh, that's bad. Okay, this is not going to be as easy as I was hoping. Focus on one of them. Take the hill and get ready for their charge. Here they come. Can we kill this one? And then slow him down. Okay. Once we engage him, Tim, you're gonna take a lot of damage. How long is he slowed for? 2 rounds? So 1 more round past this one. So, as you can see, I'm interested in delaying the combat against him in melee as long as possible, because we will begin taking lots of damage and we will lose units if we fight him any earlier. You have 2 ammo left. We can move you up here. We can just range defense Tim a little bit. There had been a third, we would have lost units to that battle. We still would have won, but we would have lost things. So you never want to lose something. You always want everything leveling up whenever possible. We'll take a counterattack. Summon Rat Swarm. Summon 6 giant rats to an adjacent tile. Summoning range and the rat's attributes depend upon the caster's summoning ability. Interesting, I've never seen this spell before. Level 3 spell. Continue the siege. I'll think about it. Okay, let's head on in and we'll kill the battle mages next. We're still sieging. Here comes their hero to try to liberate the siege. Try to lift the siege. Here they come. He's an archer. Good. We'll get more experience. Damn coward. Attack! They set up first, so they're going first. We don't want to necessarily take too much damage, but I think we can set up like this. I'd like to kill that sorcerer if possible. Poor old shaman. We'll take a point. Oh, this is useless for you. You don't want either of these. We'll grab defense. And this is junk. Assault! You're dead! You're dead. Let's move you both up. And kill the bowman. Charge up our gargoyles. Take the hill, move you up here, and I don't really need to do anything but use Bless. An unusually rich harvest is gathered in the province of Valley of Death. There is so much food that there is no room to store it. Arrange a festival feast. The feast is extremely successful. The festivities last the whole day. Almost everything that could not fit into cellars is consumed. The people will remember this celebration for a long time to come. Valley of Death sure is popular. Let's go ahead. And what do we want to do now? We want to keep building more structures. Let's take a look at our summary. And this place, the place we just took, can use a guard. We'll make it the Watchman's Guard. And the building. We'll build a mill here. And then I think we'll march up and attack this location, killing another one of Red Player's heroes, if we can. Over here, Ilthin will kill some giant spiders. We're still waiting for other hero to pop back up. I hope I clicked resurrect him, didn't I? I didn't click leave his body for the crows to eat it. As I was hoping, because the enemy army here is easily defeated, he stuck around and now is trying to attack it. I don't think he'll want to fight Menkor, and he doesn't. But we want to fight him. His army is leaving. The unit defending the province will let them leave, and then we'll attack his archer. So, we are going to lose a unit here. This is not possible for us to stop it because it's an archer. So we're going to take a big double hit. The best we can do is hope that our Lizardman here will use Intercept to save that unit. Let's start. He's also used False Alarm, so that's a shame. Why did he get to use it? We attacked him. He shouldn't have gotten the option to use that. You don't get the option to use that if you are the attacker. All right, Elizabeth awesomely took the hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're exhausted, so all of our damage is going to be lowered. Thankfully, it does not affect our gargoyles, though. We can charge them up. This is bad. I think we can still do some decent damage to his units that are charging us, though. You both can rest, and we will use Sluggishness on their hero, which will begin reducing his stamina. Lizardman, everybody. Taking all those hits for his interception. That's amazing. His morale is suffering, but he himself is doing pretty well. We need to rest. Let's get you out of the way and move you up too. Begin hurting his armor. I'm sorry, his weapon damage, lowering it. My hero just took a big hit, but we'll be okay. Because his hero's about to die. Mencore. Heal yourself. And we won. Awesome work. Yeah, his damage wasn't that high. Only 11 or 12, I think. But still, that double shot took off a ton of damage off of me for some reason. We'll take ranged defense. Ah, stone statue. I was hoping to get this. Teaches the gargoyle to cast a stone statue spell on itself, turning it into a regular stone statue capable of restoring health. In this state, its armor and resistance are increased. 3 enemies, these spiders will be easily defeated. We don't need a false alarm for this. Here they come. Should have thrown the spear first, Tim. Dead. These are both good options. Let's take terrain knowledge again. Okay, and I think we'll take one more turn and then we'll call the session. Where is our other hero? 2 more turns for him. Okay. Sorry, I'm not used to losing heroes like that. Let's pull you back here, Mencore, finally, and we will go ahead and get more units added. Oh, we already did that, Tim. He's fine then, isn't he? How's his equipment? He's fine. Let's keep marching on the enemy territories, then. We'll constantly build guards. And we'll go ahead and build mills. And keep our income increasing. We're nearing the end of the game. Let's go ahead and build any other buildings we haven't built. That's just going to be the theater. Improves the population mood in the capital by 1. Improves population mood in provinces with a pub, a tavern, or an inn by 1. We have marble, which also made that really cheap for us to build. And we've, again, built every single structure that was available to us on the shard, or the ones we at least found. Let's go and kill the fanatics next. We'll just let them leave. This is interesting. They have a barbarian in this group. Militiaman, barbarian, spearman, veteran, spearman, and ranger. We don't need to kill them. Let them leave. Attack this group. We don't need a false alarm. Okay, I'm not even describing what I'm doing any longer. I'm just doing it. So I was fine with the way our army was set up last turn. I'll be fine with it this turn as well. Let's move you onto the hill. Move you up 1. Move you up 1. And we can kill this guy maybe with these 2 hits. We'll start by killing many of their units. Blind Faith. Didn't cast it on this guy, though, which is interesting. The unit is unable to harm good creatures. Lasts only 1 round on him thanks to his resistance, though. He should have cast it on my hero. Grand Healers, which are what these are not very good melee combatants. I don't even know what he's trying to do here with this army. Blind Faith on another thing. The wrong thing. Hit points, stamina, another Dark Tower, and Banded Mail. The famous alchemist, Perfergosus, is rumored to have discovered the secret of making a potion of eternal youth. Whether that is true or not, he has begun to buy mandrake in bulk, and, as a result, the price for it has increased by 29%. Disgusting! Another rainbow in a different province. Let's arrange a good luck festival. That's nice. We had an earthquake. We'll provide aid to the victims. Alright, Ilthin. Let's have you stop by the main province, and then we're going to go up here and take the mandrake route from them, I think. But it should be a fun battle. Over here, we will again build a mill. And more guards. And we will continue following this path until we find the red player somewhere up there. That's it. That's all we want to do. We can't do anything else. End our turn. Militiaman, thief, spearman, bowman. Why is there a thief in this group? I don't understand what this group is. Let's oh! Oh, these are the recruits. Let's engage them. We want the experience. Interception. Oof, that guy took a pounding. Quite dead now, though. Let's move you up here. And then we will bless the crossbowman. I should have cast it on the warrior, because he's likely to take all the hits. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Let's heal him. And move up and begin killing. It's so simple. This army's amazing. This army's amazing. Let's move in. And now he's out of stamina, so this is over. Another level up. Let's take Pathfinding 3. Oh, actually, do we need that? We arguably could use Leadership 3 more for that extra experience. Let's take this instead. We also get another point of command. We'll take hit points. We'll take range defense. Take hit points. The deputy of the province of Scarab Valley informs you that there is an old battlefield in the abandoned lands nearby. The battlefield has not yet been looted by any marauders. The deputy will not dare to send any people there to gather trophies without your permission. Organize volunteers. The people of the province easily cope with the task, recovering gold and some valuable items. Oh, that's very nice. Reward them for their good work. The deputy of the province of Savage Woods informs you that dryads from a neighboring province have sent them a gift, magic poppies protecting from diseases and evil incantations. These poppies don't wither for several months. They might be cursed. We'll distribute the flowers among the population. Tonkar is back. We will resurrect him. He will cost me 175 gold and 38 gems. Alright, Tonkar, you might have won had we given you a better suit of armor. I'm so sorry. We gained an enchanted crossbow, which is very nice, actually. But we don't need this. Or maybe we do. This might be just as good as our current crossbow. Let's take a peek at them. This is range 10, damage 10, range 5, ammo 6 with armor-piercing shot. Attack 9, range 9, 4 ammo, armor-piercing shot, but enchanted arrows 3. I think I like our spring gold better than the enchanted crossbow, but we'll take this along with us. Next, poor Tonkar. Repair his gear, give him the better armor. And I don't think we'll use the Assassin Stiletto after all. We can now let him use his Dwarven Maul, sorry. We also have this shield if we need him to have even more defense, although his melee defense will suffer. There's something about defense, everyone, which is very appealing. The more defense you have, the better the hero is. The less damage you take from most, low-level attacks. If he wants to fight, Dark Elves, he should be able to easily win with this shield equipped, given his massive range defense and normal defense now, too. We don't have any really good single-handed weapons, though, for him, but he might not need them. Let's go ahead and grab a few units for him. Actually, we'll take these 2 lizardmen. Take a 3rd lizardman. And then I think we'll grab 2 slingers. Actually, a slinger. And we'll grab a bog warrior. No. We'll grab a shaman instead. Barely making cash, which reminds us. Let's go ahead and build another building. And Menkor could head back to pick up another unit. But I think we'll keep marching up. We'll keep taking more lands. We'll continue that in the next video, though. You've earned a 3rd level spell. We don't have any summoning power, so this rat swarm is going to be extremely weak. Word of power also won't be that useful for you, but it is a 3rd level spell, so we'll take it. You need more troops? Alright, let's head up here and take that Mandrake route. Tonkar can come here and get rid of more of these red locations. Explore the province more to free up land. And everyone, that will do it for us. So let's summarize what happened in this video. So, we took out the blue player. Looks like nothing's going to be able to stop Menkor as he stomps around and takes these provinces. Our next stop is going to be the red player's base, which is probably just up here. In fact, we're probably right next to it. It's got to be one location, probably this location here, I would imagine, is their base. And we will take it from them and win when we get there. Next video, we'll probably start on another shard as well. Tonkar died, which sucked. I misclicked. There was no reason for him to die. But, well, we got to see how Resurrection works. You're out for several turns. You get a chance to resurrect your hero back at your base. And Ilthin is doing an excellent job killing things. And now he's going to be going out here to try to battle against the enemy hero army. I think he'll be able to win that fight too. We'll do all that in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And I will see you guys soon. Take care, everyone.